Do not fall for the trap of a man asking you, what are you looking for in dating? Because it is often a trap. A guy who is an F-boy, a narcissist, a gaslighting, love-bombing king will ask you what you're looking for so that he can mirror that back to you, get what he wants, whether it's attention, whether it's intimacy, and then dip. You are handing him the playbook by telling him what you're looking for. And I don't just mean like, oh, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm talking about literally listing out things that you want your dream guy to do, the way you want him to be, act, communicate. You're handing him the playbook. You're not seeing who he authentically is without guidance from you. You're seeing now the version of him that he is going to portray to you to get what he wants. And there's a less sinister version of this too, where a guy is actually a good guy, but now his actions are swayed initially by what you've told him. So he's subconsciously acting how he thinks you want him to act and not really being his authentic self. So you're so much better off when someone says, what are you looking for? You can talk about what you're looking for, but be vague. Don't hand them the playbook. And also, whenever possible, I like to ask him first, because I've been there where I say, oh yeah, I'm looking for a relationship. And they go, oh, me too. And a couple months later, you find out they're definitely not looking for a relationship, and they wouldn't have said that if you hadn't said it first. What do you think about this? Comment down below.
Okay. What's interesting is that she starts the video as if the guy's always bad, right? Like he's asking you, hey, what are you looking for? Like with an agenda, right? It can't possibly just be that he's like trying to figure out if you're there for the right reasons, right? I mean, let's just be honest. It can be. He may just be like, you know, and by the way, most guys, when they say, what are you looking for? They're not looking for a step-by-step, oh, I want someone to come to my door and play this song. And I want someone to, they're not. Honey, that's how a woman interprets what a man is asking, right? Because we are crazy. Women are detailed and specific and analytical. We're analyzing every last thing and going insane. When a guy says, what are you looking for? He's not looking. He's just, you're looking for a one night stand. You're looking for a relationship. You look at, what are you looking for is what they mean. They're not quite, you know, as obsessive, right? They don't need you to come back and be like, well, on date 1, I would like this, this, and this. On date 2, I would like this, this. That's not the idea, honey. So here's what I would say. First of all, these women should never lie. Don't lie about what you're looking for and then get mad if the guy takes you at your word, right? So if a guy says, what are you looking for? And you're like, well, women love to do this, by the way. Guys, don't fall into the trap. Don't fall into this trap. Women love to say, when guys say, what are you looking for? Oh, I'm not looking for anything serious right now. She says. Why? Because she feels like you're not looking for anything serious. So she's trying to mimic you because she feels like if she says she is looking for something serious, it's going to be too much for you and you're going to leave. So she pretends she's not looking for anything serious. Fast forward 2 weeks and she's like now wanting you to be in boyfriend head, even though you said you weren't looking for anything serious. And even though she said she wasn't looking for anything serious, she lied. So now she's like, why is he treating me like just this friends with benefits type thing? Well, honey, you told him when he asked you that you weren't looking for anything serious. Yeah, but I didn't mean that. I just said that because he said it. Like, you got what you asked for, right? Now, is there a possibility that if she said, well, I am looking for a serious relationship, that guy who wasn't looking for anything serious would have left? Sure. But wouldn't that have saved everybody time, energy, money, effort, and heartache? If he's not looking for something serious, he's not looking for something serious. The same way if she's not looking for something serious, she's not, like all this like, oh, let me just lie for the moment and hope that they turn out to be exactly the person that I want 2 weeks in. It just doesn't work. Am I right? So don't lie. Also, don't play games, which is also going to fall into don't lie. Don't clearly know what you want, but don't like dance around it like, oh, I can't say it outright or I can't. Don't do that. Just so much heartache would be avoided if people were just honest. And yes, there would be people who walked away because they wouldn't be able to handle that honesty. But who cares? You're not going to wind up with that person anyway because they're not there for the reasons you're there. And you would have to try to like bend them and twist them and contort them like Gumby to be with you. And it's not going to work, right? It's not going to work. Fine. If you want something serious, find somebody who wants something serious. If you want something that's not serious, fine. This is not rocket science, right? We all know it. So ladies, don't assume that guys ask these questions and are malicious. Don't lie. Don't play games. Just be honest. And if he doesn't stay, it's probably because he wasn't that into you. And that's fine, right? That's fine. He wasn't the guy for you. Same goes the other way around, by the way, guys. If she asks you, hey, if you know that she's looking for a relationship and you're not looking for a relationship, and she says, hey, like, what are you interested in? And you lie and say, a relationship. Meantime, you're like, God, no. Don't do it, because then in 2 weeks, she's going to expect you to be acting like you're in a relationship, and it's going to be a giant headache and then just massive pandemonium for anyone involved. So just don't do it, right? Bottom line is just tell the truth, y'all. Woohoo! Feelings will get hurt, but the truth hurts less.